Hello, in today's episode we will learn how to talk about likes and dislikes. To be able to do so, let's go over the verbs first. And we have two verbs to talk about likes and dislikes, and they are sevmek, which means to love, to like, and nefret etmek, which means to hate. And we use Geniş Zaman to talk about likes and dislikes. And how do we do that? Let's go over the rules one more time. So the very first thing we do to get rid of mek and mak and attach Geniş Zaman suffix. And they are er, or, ur, or, re. Let's take a look at our verbs. Sevmek, nefret etmek. I get rid of mek and mak. We have sev and nefret et. Now I'm going to attach Geniş Zaman suffix. Sev has one syllable, so I'm going to attach er or ar. And the last vowel and the only vowel is e, so I'm going to attach er, so it will become sever. Nefret et, again, I'm going to look at et, that's the real verb. So it's one syllable again, so I'm going to attach er or ar. And the last vowel and the only vowel is e, so I'm going to attach er, so it will become nefret eder. T changes to de, remember that. And after attaching Geniş Zaman suffix, then I'm going to attach personal pronoun suffix now. Let's go over them one more time. Let's take a look at this example. So ben severim, in for ben. Sen seversin, sin for sen. O sever, no suffix here for o. Biz severiz, is for biz. Siz seversiniz, sin is for siz. Onlar sever or onlar severler for onlar. So when we are talking about likes and dislikes, we can make the verbs negative too, like which means I don't like or I don't hate. So how do we do that? Let's take a look at the rules one more time. So we have the same verbs, sevmek, nefret etmek. I will get rid of mek and mak, and I will attach negative form suffix, which is me or ma. So let's take a look at our examples. Sevmek, I get rid of mek, I have sev. Last vowel and the only vowel is e, so I will attach me, so sevme. Nefret etmek, I get rid of mek and I have nefret et. Last vowel and the only vowel is e, so I'm going to attach me, so it will become nefret etme. Now I'm going to attach personal pronoun suffix for negative form now. And we studied this, but let's take a look at an example. So ben sevmem, me for ben. Sen sevmezsin, sin for sen. O sevmez, onu z for o. Biz sevmeyiz, yes for biz. Siz sevmezsiniz, z'siniz for siz. Onlar sevmez, or onlar sevmezler, z'ler for onlar. So after reviewing the rules for Geniş Zaman, the simple present tense, let's move into creating sentences, constructing sentences. So when we are talking about likes and dislikes, we have two ways. One of them is to say, to like, to dislike, or to hate something, which means we're using nouns like these examples, cats, dogs, spiders, and snakes. Or we can use verbs to say I like or I don't like or I hate doing something, like these examples, like exercising, like going to, or running, or walking. So let's start from the first one. So we're going to say I like or I don't like, or I hate, I don't hate something, and we're going to use nouns. So I have some sample sentences. Let's take a look at them and analyze them. So let's start from severim or sevmem, which means I like or I don't like, right? So kedi severim, kedi sevmem. Kediyi severim, kediyi sevmem. As you see, the noun is cat, kedi, and it's in singular form in both cases, right? But kediyi severim, kediyi sevmem, as you see, that singular noun kedi, e noun case is attached to it. Or we can say kedileri severim, kedileri sevmem. I like cats, I don't like cats. And here the noun is in plural form. How do I know that? Because I see ler. Remember, plural suffix is ler and lar. And on top of it, we attach e noun case again. Let's take a look at nefret ederim, nefret etmem. Which means I hate, I don't hate, right? So kediden nefret ederim. Kediden nefret etmem. Here, kedi is in singular form, right? But den dan non case is attached to it. Den dan non case means from, remember. So this is how we say it in Turkish. We say I hate from something. Let's take a look at the other sample. Kedilerden nefret ederim. Kedilerden nefret etmem. This time noun is in plural form. Again, we attach den dan non case accordingly, following vowel harmony rules. So let's summarize this. So if we want to use sevmek or sevmemek, to like or not like, we can use noun. Noun can be singular or plural, but we have to attach e noun case following vowel harmony rules. It's also possible not to attach e noun case, like in that example, kedi severim, right? If you want to use nefret etmek or nefret etmemek, to hate or not to hate, we can use noun in singular or plural form, but we have to attach den dan non case. Let's practice. So I have this picture and this is a dog, right? How do we say dog in Turkish? Köpek. So the very first thing we're gonna say, I like dogs. So how do we say that? Köpek is there. So I'm gonna use severim, right? So we can say köpek severim, singular form. Or köpeği severim, singular form, but e noun case is attached. K changes to yumuşak G. We soften it up. Remember, K changes to G. Or köpekleri severim, plural form, e noun case attached again. Okay, let's say I don't like dogs. So this time we're gonna change one thing. That's going to be a verb. Severim is gonna become sevmem. So köpek sevmem. Or köpeği sevmem. Or köpekleri sevmem. Okay, how do we say I hate dogs? So we have köpek. Remember, it can be singular plural, but we're gonna attach den dan noun case. So köpekten nefret ederim, singular form. Den changes to ten because last consonant of köpek is K. Or köpeklerden nefret ederim. This time we use plural noun, köpekler. Ler is attached to köpek, make it plural, and then den noun case attached to köpekler. How do we say I don't hate dogs? Köpekten nefret etmem or köpeklerden nefret etmem. So nefret ederim changes to nefret etmem. The rest is the same. So let's do another exercise. This time we have a picture of a snake. And how do we say snake in Turkish? It's yılan. So what we're gonna say is I like snakes. I don't like snakes. I hate snakes. I don't hate snakes. So you try first. You can pause here if you want to. And we're gonna do it together in a second. Are you ready? Let's try I like snakes. So yılan severim, singular noun. Yılanı severim, singular noun, e noun case attached. E changes to ı because last vowel of yılan is a. Or yılanları severim, plural form. Again, e noun case attached. I don't like snakes. We're gonna change severim to sevmem. So yılan sevmem. Yılanı sevmem, singular. Or yılanları sevmem, plural. I hate snakes. How do we say that? So yılandan nefret ederim, singular noun, but den dan noun case attached. Or plural noun, yılanlardan nefret ederim. I don't hate snakes. So nefret ederim is going to change to nefret etmem. So yılandan nefret etmem. Or yılanlardan nefret etmem. Again, we can use singular or plural nouns, but each time we're going to attach den dan noun case. So up to now, we learned how to say to like or not like something using nouns. Now we're moving into how to say like or not like doing something using verbs. So I have some sample sentences here. Let's analyze them. Kitap okumayı severim. Kitap okumayı sevmem. So kitap okumak is to read books, read a book, right? So what you're saying here, I like reading books or I don't like reading books. So kitap okumak is in dictionary form. The very first thing we do, we drop K, right? And we attach Y or Y. So if it ends with mek, we're going to attach Y following vowel harmony rules. And if the verb ends with a mak, then we're going to drop K and attach Y. Let's take a look at nefret etmek, nefret etmemek. Okula gitmekten nefret ederim. Okula gitmekten nefret etmem. So okula gitmek is to go to school, right? And what we're saying here, I hate going to school or I don't hate going to school. So let's take a look at what happens to okula gitmek, right? So what we do is we attach dandan, nankis, which means from, right? But dandan changes into tentan because the verb ends with K. Okay, so if the verb ends with mek, we're going to attach ten. If the verb ends with mak, then we're going to attach tan. So let's summarize this. If you want to use sevmek or sevmemek, what we do is we attach e noun case to the verb, right? So we drop K and we attach Y or Y. If you want to use nefret etmek or nefret etmemek, then we attach dandan noun case, but dandan changes to tentan. So let's practice. So I have this picture, right? People exercising. So how do you say that in Turkish? Spor yapmak. So what we're going to say here is, first, I like exercising. So how do we say that? So spor yapmak. We're going to drop K and we're going to attach Y or Y, right? Yapmak ends with A vowel. So I'm going to attach Y. So spor yapmayı severim. If I want to say I don't like exercising, so the same rule, I'm just going to change the verb to sevmem. So spor yapmayı sevmem. Again, we drop K and we attach Y. How about if I want to say I hate exercising? So this time the rule is different, isn't it? So we're going to take spor yapmak and we're going to attach dandan noun case, but dandan changes to tentan. And yapmak is the last vowel is A, so I'm going to attach tan. So spor yapmaktan nefret ederim. If I want to say I don't hate exercising, again, I'm just going to change the verb to nefret etmem. So spor yapmaktan nefret etmem. So let's do another exercise. So this time we have a picture of a woman watching K-dramas, Korean dramas. So how do we say that? Kore dizileri seyretmek. Right? So what we're going to say here, I like watching K-dramas or I don't like watching K-dramas. And I hate watching K-dramas or I don't hate watching K-dramas. So you try first. And you can pause here if you want to. And then we will do it together in a second. Are you ready? Let's do it together. So let's start from I like watching K-dramas. I don't like watching K-dramas. So how are we going to do that? Kore dizileri seyretmek, right? So we're going to get rid of K. And now I'm going to attach Y or Y. Mek, last vowel is E. So I'm going to attach Y. So Kore dizileri seyretmeyi severim. Or Kore dizileri seyretmeyi sevmem. Let's move to I hate watching K-dramas. I don't hate watching K-dramas. So what was the rule? We're going to attach dandan, noun case, right? Or tentan is going to change, right? So seyretmek, last vowel is E, so I'm going to attach ten. So Kore dizileri seyretmekten nefret ederim. or Kore dizileri seyretmekten nefret etmem. So let's summarize everything up to now. So if you want to use sevmek or sevmemek, which means I like or I don't like, or I love, I don't love, we can use a noun or a verb. If we use a noun can be singular or plural form. And we have to attach e-noun case. But remember, sometimes we can omit e-noun case, especially if the noun is singular. And we finish the sentence with sevmek, sevmemek, conjugated accordingly. Like these examples. Kedi severim, kediyi severim, or kedileri severim. If you want to use a verb to say I like doing something, again we attach e-noun case. How do we do that? The verb is going to be in dictionary form. We're going to drop K and we're going to attach Y or Y. If the verb ends with mek, then we're going to drop K, attach Y. If the verb ends with mak, then we're going to drop K and attach Y. Like this example, okula gitmeyi severim. And if you want to use nefret etmek or nefret etmemek, which means I hate or I don't hate, again we can use a noun. Noun can be in singular or plural form, but we attach den noun case. Like these examples, kediden nefret ederim or kedilerden nefret ederim. And if you choose a verb, then we attach den noun case, but this time den changes to tentan because the verb is going to be in dictionary form and it's going to finish with K. And then we're going to finish the sentence with nefret etmek, nefret etmemek, conjugated accordingly. Like this example, okula gitmekten nefret ederim. Okay, let's practice. So I have a list of things. Some of them are nouns, some of them are verbs. Let's go over them first. Kitap okumak, to read books, read a book. Spor yapmak, to do sports, to exercise. Müzik dinlemek, listen to music. Music is music. Yürümek, to walk. Kalabalık yerler, crowded places. Spor, sports. Kitaplar, books. Savaş, war, battle. Alışveriş yapmak, to do shopping. Korece öğrenmek, to study, to learn Korean. It can be any language. And TV seyretmek, to watch TV. So what we're going to do is we're going to write sentences and tell what we like or hate. So you try first. You can pause here if you want to, and I will give you my sentences in a second. Are you ready? So I said, ben kitap okumayı, spor yapmayı, yürümeyi, müzik dinlemeyi, Korece ve Japonca öğrenmeyi severim. Ya sen? So what I said here, I like reading books, exercising, walking, listening to music, learning or studying Korean and Japanese. And how about you? So here I chose action-related verbs, right? So each time I do that, I will drop K and I will attach Y or Y following vowel harmony rules. And I also said, ben kitapları, sporu ve müziği severim ya sen? So I said, I like books, sports and music. How about you? So this time I only used nouns. Remember, noun can be singular or plural, but each time I'm going to attach e-noun case. So, kitapları, sporu, müziği. And I also said, ben alışveriş yapmaktan ve TV seyretmekten nefret ederim ya sen? So I said, I hate doing shopping and watching TV. How about you? And remember, if I'm using nefret etmek, verbs has to take den line case. And if it is verbs, it's tentan. So alışveriş yapmaktan, televizyon seyretmekten. And lastly I said, ben kalabalık yerlerden ve savaştan nefret ederim ya sen? So I said, I hate crowded places and war. How about you? So this time I use nouns. Again, nouns, we have to attach den line case to the nouns. They can be singular and plural. So kalabalık yerlerden savaştan. So not dan, tan, because last consonant is she. So we have another set of exercises. This one is a bit more complicated. As you see, we have different subjects. So conjugating the verbs and adding subject pronoun suffixes is going to be a bit more complicated. So I gave you the verbs sevmek, nefret etmek. And I gave you sometimes nouns like kuş, okul. But sometimes verbs, alışveriş yapmak, televizyon seyretmek. So we're gonna create sentences. So let's do the first one together. So what we have got here is ben sevmek kuş. Kuş is bird. So what we're gonna say is I like birds. So kuş can be singular or plural. Kuş, kuşlar. And we're gonna add e noun case, if you remember. So kuş, last and the only vowel is u. So e noun case is going to change to u. So it will become kuş u. And kuşlar, last vowel of kuşlar is a. Again, e is going to change to ı. So it will become kuşları. Let's take a look at sevmek now. So I get rid of mek. I have sev. It's one syllable word. And the vowel, the last vowel and the only vowel is e. So I'm going to add er, so it will become sever. Now I'm going to add subject pronoun suffix. So the subject is ben. So I'm going to add im for ben, right? So it will become severim. So the whole sentence is going to be like ben kuş severim. No e noun case, singular word. Ben kuşu severim. Singular word again, singular noun, but e noun case is attached. Or ben kuşları severim. Plural noun, e noun case is attached again. So you do the rest. You can pause here if you want to. And we will do it together in a second. Are you ready? Number 2. So we have got biz, nefret etmek, okul. Okul is school, right? So what we're going to say is we hate school. So okul can be singular or plural. We have nefret etmek is the verb, main verb. So noun has to take den and dan noun case. So if you use singular noun okul, we attach den dan noun case. Last vowel is okul. Of okul is u. So I will attach dan okuldan. If you want to use plural noun okullar, right? So I'm going to attach den down again. Last vowel of okullar is a. So I will attach dan. So okullardan. Now let's take a look at nefret etmek. We're going to conjugate it, right? So I will get rid of mek. I have nefret et. And then et is one syllable word again. So I'm going to add er or ar. The final and the only vowel is e. So I will add er. So it will become nefret eder. Now I'm going to attach subject pronoun suffixes, right? The subject is biz. So I'm going to attach is for biz. So nefret ederiz. So the whole sentence is going to be biz okuldan nefret ederiz. Singular noun. Den dan attached. Or biz okullardan nefret ederiz. Plural noun. Again den dan attached. Let's take a look at number 3. So what we have got here is o, sevmek, alışveriş yapmak. So we're gonna say he or she likes shopping. This time we don't have a noun. We have a verb, alışveriş yapmak. Let's take a look at alışveriş yapmak. We're gonna get rid of ke. We have alışveriş yapma. And I'm gonna attach y or y. Last vowel of alışveriş yapma is a. So I'm gonna attach y. So it will become alışveriş yapmayı. Now sevmek. Let's repeat it one more time. So I will get rid of mek. I have sev, and I'm going to add er, sever. And I'm not going to attach any personal pronoun suffix now because we have subject o. Remember, o doesn't take any suffix. So the whole sentence is going to be o alışveriş yapmayı sever. So number 4, we have got siz, nefret etmek, televizyon seyretmek. So what we're gonna say is you hate watching TV. So we have nefret etmek. We don't have a noun. We have a verb, another verb, right? Televizyon seyretmek. So what happens to televizyon seyretmek? I'm going to attach dandan noun case, right? So, but dandan is gonna change to tentan. And televizyon seyretmek, last vowel is e, so I'm gonna attach ten, televizyon seyretmekten. And let's conjugate nefret etmek. So I will get rid of mek. I have nefret et. I'm gonna add because et is one syllable and last vowel is e, so nefret eder. Now I'm going to attach personal pronoun suffix for siz. That was siniz, so nefret edersiniz. So the whole sentence is gonna be siz televizyon seyretmekten nefret edersiniz. Okay, we have two more sentences that we need to create, and this time we're going to use negative form. So, would you like to try first? You can pause here if you want to, and we're going to do it together. Are you ready? Let's do number 5. Onlar sevmemek savaş. So, we're going to create a negative sentence, like I said. So, what we're going to say is they don't like wars. Right? So let's take a look at savaş. Savaş can be singular or plural. Savaş, savaşlar. And we're going to attach e noun case. So let's take a look at the singular one, savaş. So last vowel is a, so e is going to change to ı, so it will become savaşı. And savaşlar, last vowel of savaşlar is a, so e is going to change to ı again, savaşları. Let's take a look at sevmek. So I will get rid of mek. I have sev. Now I'm going to attach negative form suffix, which is me or ma. Last and only vowel of sev is e, so I'm going to attach me, so it will become sevme. Now I'm going to attach personal pronoun suffix for onlar. So we have two options. One of them is only ze. The other one is ze'ler, orlar. So it can be sevmez or sevmezler. So the whole sentence is going to be onlar savaş sevmez or sevmezler. Or onlar savaşı sevmez or sevmezler. Or onlar savaşları sevmez or sevmezler. Number 6. Sen nefret etmemek, çalışmak. So what we're going to say here is you don't hate working. Right? So let's take a look at çalışmak, and we have nefret etmek. Yeah, so what happens to çalışmak? We're going to attach dandan. So, and last vowel is a, so I'm going to use tan. So çalışmaktan. Let's take a look at nefret etmek. So I will get rid of mek. I have nefret et. I'm going to attach negative form suffix. So me or ma. Last vowel is e. So me. So nefret etme. Now I'm going to attach personal pronoun suffix for sen. That was ze sin. Right? So nefret etmezsin. So the whole sentence is going to be sen çalışmaktan nefret etmezsin. Alright, that's all for now. Never quit, you're doing great. So I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.